Press a couple times so that my chat comes up. Let's get some music on. Hello everybody, hello everyone, it's Monday. I thought I'd do some more Deep Rock. Let me turn down this down a bit. Thought I'd chill, play some Deep Rock. There's a bunch of other stuff I need to unlock. I have promoted since we were last on here. We last did this on stream. I did promote, but I still haven't done. I just unlocked the crossbow, but I haven't unlocked the like a laser carbine. So it's gonna be. It's a combination of. Oh, hello. It's a combination of trying out the crossbow and figuring out unlocking the carbine. So it's gonna be both of those, and then maybe if we have enough time, which I think we will, I will then go on to unlocking maybe some of the other stuff just to get it off my list. I think there's honestly a strong possibility about that. Anyway. Right. I'm going to be saving up these perk points to unlock the best perk, which is, of course, this one right here. That just unlocks me an extra passive. That feels like it's a borderline needed one. And so I'll be saving up for 20, I think it is, if I remember correctly. 20 perk points. So this is what I unlocked last time. I got this really cool skin for all my weapons that I've been using. Like a dark sort of like orangey red. And a black with brown highlights. I love this color combination. I want to use this in more stuff, frankly. But I really want to unlock some more stocks. Because I have one for this. Like, I have combinations for this. But I just don't really like them as much as... Like, I got one for this gun. Look at this. So it's normally this, which is it looks good, but it's not incredible. And then you have this, where they make it like a bit stockier and they add that cool symbol on, and it's just, yeah, no, that's fair. I just want to unlock everything before I effectively choose one thing to focus on, because that's really what I'll do. I don't know if I want to unlock any of those. I'm doing missions where I don't think it really is needed. So yeah, we'll be doing this one. Which is... not much. Normal day at work. You know how it is. Mondays are always going to be a bit slow because you're used to work. But generally it was okay. Do. As soon as we're properly in the game, I'll start talking about the week.
Egg collection time, team. Alien eggs. The company wants them. Don't ask why.
No, nothing really. Nothing really going on. Generally, I mean, I prefer nothing going on than something, really. Because if something's going on, then, like, you know, it's no longer the norm. I like the normal stuff. I like a normal day. I mean, let's go over what we normally do on these Mondays and talk about the week. So last week, on Monday, we played through Disfigure again because that new weapon was added. I've got to say, I'm a pretty big fan of that new weapon. God, these are a bit spread out. I'm a pretty big fan of that new weapon. What's this? Omen Modular Exterminator. Maintenance access platform. Probably fine. But yeah, like that new weapon, I like what they've done with their new weapon in Disfigure, because it's effectively like... It is taking the whole idea of you hitting the right mouse button and it like switching your views and going, but what if we just use that mechanic and we sort of just upgrade it a bit? We just like, not upgrade it, I guess, use it in a different way. So instead of it being that it switches your view, it then became... It switches you, like you have two guns and you're switching from using one of the guns to shooting two of the guns. So it goes from being like a pretty accurate single machine gun to being a not so accurate, like, but double the ability, double the speed on it. Which I think is a really interesting mechanic to have. I'm really glad that they're still doing stuff for Disfigure, because that game has always been free. And they didn't need to do a load of stuff for it, like, because it was already pretty damn good. But each of the weapons seems fun and interesting. Which way next? Let's go down this way. By the way, I was, like, it was last time we played this game that I found out that this is a possibility. They have, I think they have a music pack, like a supporter pack. I feel like I remember buying something, or at least thinking about buying something, but I don't know if I've bought it. I think they've got a supporter pack, but generally the game is free. I probably should, actually, with all the stuff I've gotten, all the fun I've gotten out of the game, I probably should buy it. It's either a music pack or a supporter pack. I'll be honest, I generally consider those things to be one and the same for smaller games. Where do we want to go next? There's one over there. Okay. I used that. Yeah, I used that one. Oh, there's one over there as well. Let's get that one first. But yeah, that game was really good, and I'm liking the new weapons. I'm surprised that they can still make unique weapons with how many there already is. And the fact that every time a new weapon comes out, right, you expect, oh, it's just a weapon. But it's not just a weapon. It's also, like, 2 new upgrade paths that, frankly, are probably the things that take the more work than the actual new weapon. But, like, yeah, there's 2 new upgrade paths you can go down. And by, like, 2 new, I mean... Wait, well, let me try this out. Okay, it's a one shot. Can I like get those back? What are these? Wait, do I have explosives? Oh, that's cool. But yeah, like, what's insane is that each of these upgrade paths, they split off 2 ways. So it's kind of insane how much work they put in. I know that this is a thing that you can break, by the way, but I'm not doing it. Because I don't think you get too much for it, is the main thing. I think it's more up. It is. Cool. We'll go from here then. But yeah, I had a lot of fun playing that on Monday. I always go back to that game because it's one of the best sort of survivor-like games, for lack of a better word, that I've played, and it happens to be free. Like, it's insane that both of those things are true. Do I go for all of these? I don't think it's worth it. Let's just get out of this mission. So the reload is switching these. Okay. It's over there. That was always fun. Then we played on Wednesday. We did some more Baldur's Gate, which I'm always going to have fun playing just in general. But we did some sort of exploring around the Druid area, which was pretty good. We got Karlash, which was great. Or Karla. What is it? It's Karlash. Okay. Not sure how I like that. There's a decent amount of them here, Jesus. Yeah, so we got Karlash. We dealt with some will stuff. And generally, I think we're feeling a lot more powerful. There's that spider area, but I don't think we'll go into that spider area anytime soon because the constant, like, rolling of dexterity checks while being on that web, combined with dealing with teleporting enemies that can shoot you, combined with dealing with enemies that do more damage and do more attacks when they have you, like, restrained. That combo is just too much for me to deal with at this level. Damn. At least for me. So I'm probably gonna put that on the back burner for now. Maybe there's a... Maybe look at this thing again. So I took the chemical explosion. But I could also have this. I don't know. I feel like the chemical explosion was the best choice. We'll try it again. Yeah, generally, I think we leveled up to like level 3, maybe level 4 as well, which was really good. The part of me that I'm sort of debating when it comes to Baldur's Gate is, do I want... Really, it's only Will that's kind of like the... You know, in the party you kind of have like the two that you are definite about, and then there's like that one sort of like flex role that you're not 100% sure, and that Will's that role at this point. And so I'm not 100% sure if I want 2 warlocks in the group. Not necessarily because we do the same role, because he's more frontline while I'm more backline.
We've discovered a number of mysterious prospecting facilities on Hoxie's. We're sending you in to deal with that data.
But more so that, like, if I have another class in my group, I feel like I get access to more stuff. Just inherently, because each class has a niche of some variety. So I don't know. I'm considering. I think the thing that gets me about it is that, like, Will is such a cool character though, and I really want to know what his. I really want to know what his deal is. Yeah, I do. You can tailor a party, and I'm considering that. I could reclass him. My only thing with him and reclassing him is I feel like it really messes up the story a bit. Like, it takes you out the story a bit, you know? Because his whole shtick is that he is like, he's made this deal, and that's an inherent part of his class. Like, I'm probably gonna reclass Shadowheart, for example. Oh, got the wrong bullets on. Yeah, no, that's fair. I think in my head I can reason it more with Shadowheart because I'm just switching her domain. Like her like subclass effectively. Whereas with him, I don't know, in my head, although your explanation does make a lot of sense and is true, it's harder for me to reason it in my head. I'm also have no idea what I turn him into. What, like a paladin maybe, or like a what would you even turn him into? That like would make narrative sense for him? It was a contract he had done with, from what all we know at this point, it's a contract that he took with a devil, that he would kill only the heartless, like the evil, the heartless, and the, like, you know, and the devils and the fiends and stuff, right? Because his whole shtick is like, she tricks him by going, but Karlash is technically heartless because they took her heart out. So it's definitely a contract he's done between him and a devil. But I guess you could reflavor that to be like a paladin. Connection established. You could reflavor, yeah, you could reflavor it as like I could definitely see a ranger actually if you reflavor it to be like a Horizon Walker kind of style. Not actually Horizon Walker, because I don't think they have that. Yeah, Swashbuckler also sort of, like, swashbuckling, it really works with his sort of aesthetic with the rapier and everything. Jesus. There's another guy there, but I can't see anything. I have to look into it because I keep putting it off. I need to. Also, another part of me that's like, this is just the, I guess not mid-maxer, but the, I don't know, maybe you consider it a mid-maxing sort of brain in me is like, I don't have anyone to deal with. The hacking drone is under attack. Keep it safe so it can work. Oh, there's a guy there. I don't have anything that deals with that uses heavy armor, so any form of heavy armor I get is useless. What is this? Oh. I don't care if I'm being attacked. Come on. Come on. Got it. The first power station has been hacked. Just one to go. Come on. Fine. You die. What, like as a phrase used to mid-maxer too much? I guess in my head, I'm just like, I need someone that uses heavy armor, or else all the heavy armor that I get is going to be completely useless.
I knew all those hours playing video games would pay off.
And I know that, like, I shouldn't be thinking like that, but there is a part of me that thinks like that. But I don't think there's anyone that I'd want to change to be a heavy armor user. There's a potential with, like, I guess Karlash. I've definitely played her as a paladin before. But I don't know. There's also a part of me that's like, I'm not 100% sure if this is true. But there's a part of me that I've gone the wrong way. There's a part of me that's like, okay, but do they in this game, do they have like story abilities that the characters get that's related to like that? Have I completely lost my sense of direction? Is it up there? Is there like story related abilities that they get that like makes sense for the class they are, but doesn't make sense if I change their class? I don't think that's too weird to think about. Like, because I'm sure there was something like that in Divinity. Like, for example, there's Karlash right now has this big, like, her whole shtick. Really? Wait, for just having a high charisma warlock, even though that's the main stat you should be focusing? Or else, like, what are you doing? That is clownery. I don't understand why they think that. That's like saying that that's like saying if you have a high dexterity that's like saying if you have a high dexterity rogue, then you're mid-maxing rogue. Yeah, no, that's fair. I feel like the way I use mid-maxing has always been like, if I'm doing something that is to make me more powerful, but like for no like narrative reasoning. What the hell is that? What the? Ow. Ow. Yeah, well, they're the kind of people that like, the people that say that like having lower stats, it means that having higher stats means that you're like mid-maxing, are the kind of people that like think that just having lower stats means that you have better characters. It's very weird how you see that kind of stuff. Yeah, like stuff like that. You know what annoys me that's tangentially related to that actually is I'm kind of annoyed when somebody's like, when I want to do something and occasionally I see this in the community, not with anyone I know, but occasionally in the community of like TTRPGs, when I'm like, I want to do this thing, and they're like, why do you want to do this? This doesn't make sense for, like, it doesn't give you any, it doesn't make sense for your character. And they're like, oh, I'm doing this. They can't take the answer of I'm doing this because it's cool. Like, that's not a good enough answer. Like, there's some people that are just like, No, 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 there has to be a reason to this, and it can't just be, it's cool. How is that not connected? Look, allow me to have stuff that is just there because it's cool. Occasionally I just want to do weird stuff because it's cool. You know what, I can probably move this one to like here. There.
That's it. Connection established. Time to activate the hacking drone.
Actually, let's take down that power.
But yeah, generally having a load of fun with Baldur's Gate. I'm glad I chose it, honestly.
And is attracting the bugs. Guard the hacking pod.
We'll see if that continues, if like a big decision comes into it that pisses me off or something.
Secure.
But it should be fine because that sort of stuff happened in Rogue Trader, and I sort of just learned to deal with it and just go like, I guess that bit's not part of my, that person's not part of my story anymore, you know? I wish that this gun had a way to aim with like a button or something. I think that's like aim down sights is the thing that I'm always needing in these games. And I know they're using the aim down sights for this, but still. Come on, come on.
We got bogeys on the hacking drone.
Got him. Okay, they take a while to explode, Jesus. But yeah. Generally quite a good game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. And I know they always joke about this, but I am seeing stuff that I didn't see the 2 other times. Which is always an incredible thing to see.
They'll just be running on emergency power now.
Because I used to always think of that, and I still kind of do for most games. Of like, that's just something they say. In actuality, like, you'll see like maybe one scene that you never saw before, and that's really it. But this is like actually a situation where there's been at least 2 things in it that I have not seen before. And that's not even counting all the different like Warlock specific options that have appeared. Where the hell do I go? That way. Got it. Like, there's all these Warlock specific, like, voice lines I can do. And it's not even counting those.
Damn robots! This is our turf.
I mean, like, actual blimmin' different ways I've done stuff. It's been real fun. And, like, a whole area I didn't even see before. Do I have enough for this? I do. Cool.
Nitro's been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound.
I don't know if I like these explosive ones, but I don't know what to replace them with.
Resupply pod is here. Everybody collect ammunition.
I guess I could do the pheromone one.
Getting more ammo.
So yeah, that was real fun. I had a lot of fun with that. On Friday, we did some more Neverwinter, and I don't know. I'd be interested to see if the story like gets more interesting. Oh, can I not deposit that? That's annoying. Because generally, I've not been finding the story that interesting with the elemental evil stuff. It's just sort of been the generic, these are evil, like, as I always joke, it's the evil Avatar crew.
The
and it's just you defeating the evil Avatar crew. But there's been a lot of interesting things in terms of MMO mechanics that have been added, which has been interesting. Yeah, you're attacking me, blah, 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 blah. I guess I can get rid of you. Oh, get out of there. So yeah, that's been interesting. I think that it's weird. The gameplay itself has improved, but the story has kind of taken like a step back. Like, it was never incredible before, but like now it's, at least in my opinion, sort of taken a step back. What happens if I own one of these? Boop. 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 Do they blow up? Game? They more biological damage stuff? I mean, that would make sense. Oh, I'm taking damage. Oh, that was a stupidity thing. Let's get rid of you. Come on, shot. Boop. Those crossbow bolts don't do a ton for what they are. Maybe they have like weak point increased damage. We'll have to see. I'm running a bit low on ammo, actually. Oh, it's right there. Perfect. Do you reckon I can get this in the time period it takes? Yeah, I can. Bring it on. Where's your eye? The eye's there. You didn't guess your eye's there. Okay, maybe I'm the dingus. Maybe I'm the dingus. Never mind, I win.
Orbs 1, Evil Pyramid 0. That is that. Now let's get to
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. Neverwinter. So yeah, like, it's interesting. The battles, there's more, like, it feels like they've had more creative freedom with the battles. Like, they're a lot more, like, unique and interesting. Like, in comparison to the previous ones. But, as I said before, it's like, but it feels like the general, like, story itself,
strap down.
it's not great. Like, it's very, very generic.
Is destroyed. Our rivals are getting nothing from here. Job well done, team. Press the button on the mule to call in the...
And it is a bit of a shame, but like I've got blimmin' like 8 more campaigns or something to get through, so I'm sure they just get better and better, because it kind of feels like that's what's been happening. That's kind of what it feels like right now. It feels like they're just getting better and better.
Drop pod arrived. Mule is returning to LZ. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Last round.
So we'll see. We'll see. Tell you what, speaking of MMOs, I have yet to see like anything really come out about the latest one, Dawn Trail, for Final Fantasy. And I don't know why. Like I feel like I don't think I'm necessarily in like the hardcore circles of like Final Fantasy 14 stuff. Like I don't watch a ton of YouTubers that are like heavily involved in it, but I feel like I should have seen a bit more, because I'm in the general sort of MMO sort of scene. I would have thought I would have seen something come out about it either being really, really good and being like a successor to the other DLCs, or like it being like a disappointment, and therefore like they have a load of stuff in it that they shouldn't do again. Like it feels like it should have gone one way or the other, but it hasn't. And it's a bit weird, honestly. I'm not used to this sort of just being not necessarily hype, not necessarily disappointment, but just sort of like middling, like nothing. There's a solid like that it might be worse than having like no impression, than having this kind of impression. Wait, so weapon maintenance. It's just that one weapon and I've got everything. Okay. That's actually good to know. How is this new color? Nah, it's just not as good. Okay, I don't particularly like this crossbow, if I'm being honest. I gave it a shot. I gave it 2 shots, technically. Oh. Only one mission here. I don't like that the hazards are that scary, but whatever. But yeah, like, it's weird that I haven't heard anything about it, which I will give it a shot. I'll give it a shot probably. It'll probably be the next MMO I give a shot on Fridays, which means I've got to get through all the campaigns of Neverwinter and then not feel like I don't want to do anything else after that.
We've detected an area filled with the quarks, and you get to bring them all back. Search for a blue shimmering light and extract the quark from within the walls.
So we'll see. We'll see indeed.
And we're expecting heavy resistance, so the lift has been equipped with heavy armaments. But keep focused. It's about the goods.
Fuck, it's gonna be that kind of situation, is it? So we'll see. we'll see if like at that point I've got a couple friends who play it, so I can ask them like what the general impression is before I spend money on it. Well, let's be honest, I'm gonna probably spend money on it either way, because like I've got to make there be a reason for the subscription I have. And also, if I finish this, it gives me a solid sort of like, this is when we'll end it. Like, this is when we'll turn off the subscription. Is when we finish this DLC. And so we're like, we can put this on the back burner for a bit. But we'll see. What's breaking out? The grunt? Okay. Whoop. Okay, there's no way that's getting up. Okay, that's not working. I don't know why I thought that'd work. Let's see if we can go around. So yeah, that I definitely feel like I need to keep an eye on that and see what the general reviews are. Another thing that I did over the week is I watched the Norfolk Wizard thing. So there's this series going on that's all about, it's all using like the World of Darkness system, and it's using it for using the Wizards one. What the heck? I've got a key? Okay, well, I have to try this.
Machine booting. Get ready.
What's this? Oh no, I think I did one of these with one of my friends. I think I did one of these with Onyx, actually. I wonder if it'll be the same one or whether they have multiples. Get some light in here.
Evernight Clifford's incoming. Forget your weapons, they'll do you no good here. Pickaxe is out, team. Make us proud.
Okay, yeah, it is that one. Oh, hi! How are you doing? Boom, boom. Another one of these. Die. Okay, it's dead. Okay, almost down, almost down. Cool. Almost dead. This is a lot easier when you have the power attack, I say that much. Oh good, it's even good when you've got the... How many of these do I have to kill? Oh god, am I going to be able to do this in the time limit? One down. Is it the one? Got him. That didn't kill. That didn't kill. There. Three more. I can do this. I can do this. Come on. Couple more. Where are they? There's one. Done. Okay.
Nicely done, team. The core infuser is primed and ready.
What did that do?
Combat positions. The swarm is here.
Did that do anything? I put a key in that. I guess it did nothing? Oh, no, 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 no. No. Throw that over there, do this. I can't believe that gave me nothing. Maybe it'll give me something at the end of the area? Blimmin' hope so. Like, it's got a completion thing on the screen. So it makes me think that it's very likely that I'm getting something at the end of the end of the whole thing. Jesus, this. Where did I drop this thing? Oh, it's there. But yeah, I watched the Norfolk Wizards thing, and it was really fun. They're doing the introductions at the moment, and just sort of going through each of the characters and showing how they've awakened to their powers. And all of them are just like incredibly like weird, but also awesome. I don't want to spoil it because honestly, it's really, really interesting. But yeah, they're all very, very weird. So and apparently they're coming out weekly. So I'm like, perfect. That's something for me to watch on a weekly basis. At least for the next couple. Oh no, it's gone. Is there no blue? All of this is green. Is this blue? That's kind of blue. I think this might have been green. Yeah, I don't see any more there. Yeah, that might just be green, but merely the trick of a light. How is this big area not have a single one? Green. I'm always the worst at these collection missions, but you can't just ignore them because they're literally needed. How the heck am I supposed to get that one, eh? How am I supposed to get over to there? There's no chance. But there's not going to be that many. So I'm going to have to get that one at some point. I just know it. Where specifically am I supposed to go? It's there. Got it. So it was really fun. It was really fun to watch all of that stuff. And then the big thing that happened this week was that me and a bunch of friends did some Lancer. We did sort of like a session 0 sort of combat tutorial, I guess. I think the best way to put it is like combat tutorial slash getting to know everyone getting to know each other, because like there was one person in there that just sort of we hadn't interacted with as much, right? And so it was sort of getting used to role playing with that person and then getting used to role playing with us. And I think it went generally quite well. I had a lot of fun playing the actual combat system, which was interesting because it was a bit complicated, or at least it looked a bit complicated before.
I think we're actually doing all right so far.
But the more I played it, the more I just sort of figured out what you were supposed to do. There was a couple of mistakes I did at certain points, but you know, you kind of expect that when you're just starting. I'm gonna have to get that one, aren't I? Yeah, look, let's just rip the band-aid. Let's get this one. What? Stop attacking me. At least I can get this gold while I'm going through.
The swarm is upon you.
What's attacking? That's cheating. Am I close? Let me check out of here if I'm getting close to this. I'm getting close. It's a bit up, maybe. I do like how in this game, for the most part, assuming no boss fight, you can sort of, at least at this difficulty, just sort of not really care about the enemies that much. It's the perfect sort of like chill level, you know? I just wish my robot would kill them. I didn't have to deal with it as much. I know there's a swarm literally going on, so I probably should be focusing that, but it can't be asked. But yeah, it was really, really fun. I'm still sort of workshopping my character because I need to sort of write down generally their... Like, I have the sort of the skeleton of the character in my head, but I think what needs to be done is I need to just have written down so that both the DM and really I know more solidly what my character is. And I feel like I'm gonna get around to that probably sometime this week, maybe tomorrow, honestly, because I don't have anything on tomorrow.
I actually think we're gonna like it. Light is up.
Yeah, that's probably enough nitro. Well, I'm not really gonna need it, but may as well take it while it's here. Now it's to find the last one. Apparently I've killed 6 of these barnacles. It's not been on purpose. All those bullets I wasted. I mean, I may as well shoot them while they're here. No, that's all green. That's all green. Maybe is there a second floor on this place? Not really. Yeah, there's a golden bug there, but I don't care for it. Oh.
Barnacle kill.
You know what? I'm gonna just use this gun for a bit. Give me a shout if you see a blue light, because I haven't seen it yet. Doesn't help that this place is surrounded in green light, because I don't have color blindness, but I do think that in the light, green can look a bit like blue. If you have like a light shined on it, and you also, you know, you want some light going on so you can actually see where you're going. There. So yeah, it was really fun. I'm going for this whole idea of just being a punch mech. I think if I'm thinking about things that I'm worrying about with that, and you know how I am, I worry about stupid things that aren't really relevant, and it won't affect anything. I say I worry, but like by the time we're actually playing, it won't change. It won't like actually affect anything, you know? But one of the things I'm slightly worried about is my ability to make a build. I kind of see Lancer very much like... I have to compare it to games I've played before, right? And so when I compare it to, say, like D&D, it's like a D&D if it expects you to hit like level 10 and then immediately multi-class. Like it is not just expects you, it's sort of required for you to multi-class. Pardon me, hold on a second. Oh, no. Wait. Pardon me. Yeah, so it seems like it sort of expects you to sort of multi-class, which is something I've never had to do before. And so it's especially with a sort of a new system, it's something that I've sort of, I guess I'm gonna have to like get used to. I don't know. I'm sure I'll be fine. I just need to sort of look up some stuff of like what goes well with a Zeng for what I want to do, because that's the sort of mech I'm going for at the moment for the Zeng. So I just need to look up some stuff and go, oh, it seems like X is really good with a Zeng. I guess I should take some license points in X, you know? Where's the drop pod gonna drop? Oh, it's gonna drop over here, perfect. Oh, 6 left. I'm not gonna be able to do that. So yeah, we'll see. I'll have to look some stuff up. I may even like just as like a just chatting thing, just sort of have a look at some stuff on stream. That might be fun. Just sort of going over some of the stuff with it. I'll see if I can get permission from the DM before that, because I don't want to like, you know, when it's there. Sort of like when they're making the game, I feel like it's only fair to ask them about whether I can do stuff related to that game before doing it, you know? The new weapon that we got, the plasma carbine. Less generated heat per shot. I'll take this. I'll take damage. Accuracy is always good.
Bit expensive, but I really need it.
Splash damage. I like tearing through armor. Plus 50%. No. That's kind of cool.
Been working my ass off to get this.
We'll try out this new weapon. What are we going to unlock? Did we just start breach the core? Well, that's a thing. Did I get nothing for unlocking that thing? I guess I got nothing for using that key. That's annoying. I thought I'd at least get something from that. Maybe I only did part of it and I should have... There was more I should have done. I guess, maybe? That's my only guess. I don't think it's useful. I don't think I want a new hazard level. Let's start this. At least for a bit. Low oxygen. What does low oxygen mean? Missions appear particularly low concentration of breathable air. Dwarves must frequently replenish their O2 by standing near one of the tanks attached to the mule and other devices. Oof. Okay. And what else do you get from that? Critical weakness. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to do that. But I also kind of want to do this one. But simultaneously, I'm really bad at deep scans. If this was anything but deep scan, I would beeline towards it. Is there any mission I can do instead of that for a bit? No. Low gravity, mineral mania? I don't really need those. Wait, what? Which one of these is my mission? This one. Oh. Never mind, it's changed. What's rich atmosphere? Oh. That's kind of funny. Yeah, let's go with that one. Collect 320. Okay, cool.
Get on board the drop pod, team. Mission is ready.
Let's try out the new weapon. I also watched the latest... I talked about this a bit on Friday, but I watched the latest Acolyte episode, and without going into any detail, because I don't want to spoil anything, there is a point in it where one of the characters does something, and it specifically is such a weird thing for them to do in that situation, and it's really obvious that they're just trying to get the attention of the other person. I'm pretty sure it's intentional. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure they're doing it intentionally. But if they're not, it's an insane thing to write into your world. It's like, how do we show off this MacGuffin? Let's choose the stupidest way possible. I never thought Flappy Bird would be the thing that saves me here. Because I'm not very good at Flappy Bird. Oh, I've got to do it in a row! I'm going to be here for the next hour. I'm sorry. The stream's just becoming Flappy Bird stream. I know all it's doing is giving me jet boots, but I can't not do it. I had started it. I had to finish it. Yeah, I'll equip the jet boots, sure. You reckon they give me immunity to fall damage? I hope they do. Where do I go? Am I being an idiot here? Like, I can't really find the area. Nah, it's here. Got it. Whereabouts do I have to cut through? Here. Okay, cool. Boop. I don't think there was any more kite in there, and if there was, then I'm being a dingus and I forgot it. I'm not sure I'm able to use the jet boots while mining something really high up. But if I do find the ability to do that, that would make this so much easier. Oh, I haven't found anything in here. Jesus. Still haven't shot this weapon yet. Oh. It's that kind of weapon. Okay, I kind of like that. I could see myself using that. Give me a second though, I need to check up here. Oh, I do go through ammo very quickly as well. Which is a bit worrying. I think I just found the weapon I liked the most immediately. Is that too weird? Is that weird? God, I only found 23 in that vein. There's nothing here. There's nothing in here. Is this new? New area? I think it is. If it isn't, it isn't. That's me instinctively clicking reload every so often. Because I'm the kind of person that's like, oh, I've shot a bullet, reload immediately. I shot another bullet, reload immediately. Where the heck are these? Where the heck is this special stuff? The Morkite. Which apparently can come in crystal form. It can come in liquid form. And it feels like it's the best equipment ever. Like the best sort of like material ever. Because everything feels like it wants Morkite in some variety. I wouldn't be surprised if it's also like the food source of the bugs. The way they try and like, oh, quick, I'm being attacked. With how much I'm attacked by trying to mine it, I wouldn't be surprised. Where the heck do we go now? Like that way? Down this way? Is this new? Well, I don't see any of my, what do you call them? Flares. I feel like I'm missing it because of the light not being there or something. I feel like there must be some Morkite I'm missing. I've gone through a lot of this area and I haven't found any of it. I refuse to believe that there's just none here. This was the way I went. I'm getting lost immediately. This is why I don't play on a harder difficulty. Maybe this way? I guarantee I'm going to go back to that position again. I wish I could put like markers on the ground that like, this is places you've been, dummy. Ooh. I knew I'd miss some. Why are there fireflies here? There were fireflies over there. Does that mean there's Morkite here? No. Cool.
Brace yourselves for impact. We've detected a massive swarm on collision course.
That's worrying. So that's not the right way, which means it's probably up here. No, because that way just goes back down. Yeah, the swarm is here. I'm more worried about not knowing where the heck I am. So is this... I've immediately forgotten which way... Of course. I've immediately forgotten which way was the way I said was the way I'd been. Is this the way? God, I am so lost. I am absolutely lost. Like... How is this way? Oh, it's this way. This is 100% the right way. And there's literally more kite here as well. Come on, Molly, get over here. Okay, we're almost a third of the way through this blimmin' Morkite delivery stuff. There was a decent amount there. Okay, so we're pretty good there. Get some gold, because why not? Why blimmin' not? I didn't mean to kill all those bugs. That was a complete accident. Wasn't on purpose. God, I watched more of this. It was this person called Salty DK Dan, and it was him playing through Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but every Pokemon is at H, and every bit of dialogue is just the letter H. With each of the H's corresponding to how many like letters there are in the word or something. It's such a like brain rot thing to watch, but by God was it like the funniest thing I've watched. It was hilarious. There was a point in it that for like seemingly no reason they start doing like a Flintstones role play of Fred Flintstone deciding that he wants to become Twitter famous by throwing a rocket up and making it hit him on its head, and he gains a concussion from it, and then it starts going into Fruity Pebbles and how like Fred constantly brings them up about how he tried to steal them. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but goddamn did I watch all of it and laugh constantly. So I don't know what that says about me. But goddamn was it hilarious. I've only like I watched his Friendlock series before, but this is the first time I feel like I've properly like went out of my way to watch his stuff and watch his streams. I could take or leave his like his actual YouTube videos. They're cool. They're like a really like I don't know what's the word, like digestible version of his streams. But the streams are properly what I get into, mainly just because they work with they work with like my sort of setup when it comes to work, right? I need at work something long form that I can watch that'll keep my attention just enough that I'm distracted, but also isn't like too much that I'm like super distracted from it. Does that make any sense? So like I want to be distracted by it so that I'm distracted from the I want to be distracted because I want to be distracted from my work, right? But I don't want to be so distracted that I can't concentrate at all on my work. There has to it's a sort of like a very delicate balance when it comes to. Is there seriously no Morkite in this whole area? I explored all of this even though I found the way forward just because I assumed there was some. I'm probably missing it, but I'm gonna hope that there's enough in this later areas that I can make it back. So yeah, that's been very interesting to watch because it's like the story itself, nonsense, absolute nonsense. There's no way you're actually going to watch it for the story because it's all the letter H. That's all it is. But the conversations are like hilarious between him and his friend Mal. And like it keeps my attention. You know, that's the most important thing. I'm actually quite lucky at the moment that I've sort of found regular streams plus like regular scheduled streams plus somebody who like makes streams quite regularly that I just like listening to in the background. That means that I'm never sort of like, I'm very rarely looking for another stream to watch at work because I already have like more than enough. Like today I always like in the morning because I get in earlier than everyone else, so I'm always like, okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to plan what my 8 hours of like watching material is going to be. So I'm gonna like make a bunch of tabs, have all of the videos prepared, and so I know exactly what I'm gonna be going through the whole time, what I'm gonna be watching. What? Oh, okay. I'm lost again. I have no idea where we're supposed to go.
Bloody McTerrors are onto you, team. Best dig in and get ready.
I don't know what a MacTerror is either. Oh, I'm having a problem. I'm having a real problem here. Oh, and I don't have any of my big lights. What am I supposed to do? Okay, so that's a MacTerror. Why isn't there a modifier that's just like, you have full light? Would that be too weird? To just have, this is full light one? I'm not doing that for the secondary objective. I'm doing that as a marker for me to know that I've already been there. Is that insane? I don't think that's insane. What's insane is that there's almost no Morkai here. I don't think I've ever been here. This gun's pretty good. I consider this a possible alternative. Look at this. I'm repeating where I'm going. What am I doing? Morkai! That's what I'm doing. Okay, I just kind of assumed that I had boost there. Mind that for me. Okay. Yes, Molly. No, Molly. Stop. By the way, I haven't brought it up, but I'm 90% sure that Molly is just moving around however she wants. I'm fine with that. But it's happening. She has sentience of some variety. Maybe not sentience, but advanced programming that she doesn't normally have. 45? I'm getting close there. Where did you come from? You came from this way. That's not a valid... I don't feel like you should be able to get through that with your hitbox. Okay, if I can get all of the Morkite in this area, and I don't have to figure out where the rest of the Morkite is, that would be huge. This could be enough. 4, 16, 19, 23. How many do I need? Oh, not nearly enough. Well, this plus another one might be enough. I'm 90% sure it's just behind me. Okay, did I get all the Morkite? Okay, I needed one more like that and we're good. We're Gucci. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just be one in here. Just one. So that I can be done with this. Oh! Might be enough. That's definitely enough. Okay. Okay. Is some of it getting caught on the leaf? Where'd it go? I asked you specifically to come here. Why did you go round the tree? Please, Mark. Please, Molly. I can't have you breaking down on me. Never mind. Don't do that. Attack this guy. Press the button. We're out of here. Thank God. This has been a nightmare of a mission. Where's the drop pod? It's over there. You know what? I'm just going to follow Molly. Molly?
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
I mean, I've got the ability to fly. There's no way I can't go where Molly goes. I've just assumed her name is Molly. I think they say it in like voice lines. I guess I've not assumed. I've heard it in a voice line. But they don't call it that here. It's just called a mule. I guess we as the character have personalized it. Or given it a name. Characterized it. There's a word. There's a word that means like giving it a name and like a personality. And I feel like it's sort of like personalized except slightly different. I don't know the actual name. I failed English like 5 times. That's my excuse. These things feel like they were like a secondary objective. And I feel like I've seen one where it's like kill little bugs or something. But it just wasn't a thing. Look, if I follow Molly and I can consistently follow Molly, I know that you're never going to leave without her. I mean, that's not fair. I couldn't shoot your weak spot. You were hiding it in a rock. I can't hide parts of me in a rock. It wouldn't be as effective for me, but still, I would have liked the option.
Deep Rock Galactic thanks you for your good work.
Oh, I forgot I had a drink here.
Good work.
Oh. Did I change the name? I did. Cool. If I had my rant about the assignment system in this game. What's this? Oh, cool.
You're carrying an infused matrix core. Infused matrix cores are spent in the forge to craft impressive overclocks for your gear. Get to it. That extra edge should prove a nice boon for you.
Well, I mean, I don't want this, so I'm not gonna get to it. Game. Have I had my rant about the assignment system? I don't like it. So the whole point of it is, I pick an assignment. You go through all the missions in the assignment. You unlock something. Right? Simple enough. I'm fine with that concept, right? 10. Ugh. This is likely going to be my last one because it'll take about half an hour, maybe more. But my annoyance with it is, one, some of them you just can't cancel. So if halfway through you're like, I don't want to do this one, I want to do a different one, you can't do it because it just doesn't have the ability to cancel, which I think is insane, really. 2, you can't save the progress when you to switch to another one, which means that if there's a particularly long one, you're stuck on that for a while, which wouldn't be as bad if it wasn't for the third one, which I arguably think is the worst of this, of the transgressions the assignment system does. What the heck is that thing? How do we kill it? Kill it with fire. It has fire! It has fire! Abort killing with fire mission. Ah! What the heck was that thing? Okay, well that happened. Alright, let's start the daunting blimmin' collecting of all these crystals. Gotta get 10 of them. This wouldn't be as bad if there was multiple people. But like, there's only one little me here. And I think the complexity was increased as well in terms of the length and the length of it. Which is a bit worrying. Because you don't want these to be also complex, because you want to be checking everywhere, every little nook and cranny. Right there, isn't it? It's right here. No, it's right there. There it is. Cool. I'm not sure which way to go to get back to the thing I want to go. I'm going to throw this here. Check the thing. Wait, where's the... It's there. Okay, well, we can make it down then. So yeah, the fact that you can't play it with friends, or more specifically, like, it incentivizes if you guys are doing different ones that you can't really like group up and like switch between them so that you can, you know, do the same one as your friend. A bit of an annoyance, and by a bit of annoyance I mean an absolutely huge annoyance. I think realistically they need to make it so that you can switch them without any progress. But even if that's not I think that's really the only one I want actually that is really annoying. Because I've played multiple missions to unlock a blimmin' new thing. I've done that before. That's fine. I'm not complaining about the fact I've got to go through a bunch of missions to unlock something. That's part and parcel for these kinds of things, right? What I'm annoyed with is the fact that you have to do all of that and you can't switch them so that you can do it with your friends without losing all your progress on the previous thing. And then with some of them, you just straight up can't switch them anyway. Even if you're like, fine, I'll lose all the progress to play with my friend. I think it's a bit stupid. And I don't know if really it matters once you've unlocked the main stuff and you're just doing the weekly assignments. Because your weekly assignments, most of the time you'll be doing them you'll have the same missions. But even then, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, oh, but you still might be on different parts of the mission. In which case it does matter. It does matter a heck of a lot.
The mule is missing. I gotta deposit elsewhere.
I don't know. It's a bit of an annoyance, to say the least. But I love the game. I love that. I feel like these kinds of games where you do like short missions and you can group up with your buds. Like, I'm thinking like this, Left 4 Dead, Dark Tide, that kind of stuff. I feel like if you get a good quality version of these, you've got yourself like a dedicated group for the, like, and you update it with decently, you've got a dedicated group for like a significant amount of time. Like the other day, I was sort of searching through Twitch, trying to figure out what I want to watch, and I got onto a Payday 2 stream, and that game I feel like is pretty old at this point, right? But it has such a dedicated group, and even watching it, I was like, I can see why, because it looked fun. It looked a lot of fun. But I have something like that right now, which is this game. Not the button I was supposed to press. It's fine though. But yeah, like you can see that like this squad-based game, it's got this huge following of people still. Like, and I'm sorry, I guess huge is maybe the wrong word, because it's not like comparable to the big names, and it's not even close. But if you don't need to be comparable to a big names if you've got a decent following. They had a dedicated group that is you know, consistently playing their game, and more importantly for the, I guess, the business side of it, consistently giving them money for whatever new thing they come up with. Does holding this make you bigger? Like your hitbox? Kind of feels like it. I don't know what people are thinking right now. They're like, oh, this looks pretty easy. Like, I don't know why you were worried. Don't even joke about that kind of stuff. It's only just started. Give it some time and you'll be like, what was he doing? He doesn't have any clue of where anything is at the moment. Give it time. And then the biggest thing with these games, I guess I don't really need, but I'd like, is I'm always a big fan of like having a bit of story in there as well. You know? Even if it's like not a huge amount, like a big thing to it, just having some story to sort of like get your teeth into. But then if I think about like comparable things that have this sort of community that also have like a decent story to them, I just look to like MMOs because that's effectively a similar thing. Okay, let's go over here. Yes, I'm grappling hooking exclusively to living creatures for some reason. I've got no idea why I'm doing that. I know the support tool exists, game. Is it because I didn't hit 4 in a while? But you're like, you do know your support tool actually exists? Like, yes, of course I do. Where is this crystal? Is it here? There's a bit of a glow this way. There it is. What do you mean contact lock and load? With this crystal? Yeah, of course there is. I think when stuff is moving, I have a bit of a problem killing it, which isn't great. Not great at all, actually, but generally it's fine. You know what? Let's see if he does anything with that. I'm not sure if he, just because it's common rock, I've got a feeling he might not actually do anything in terms of actually this is worrying. There's a lot of enemies. Never mind, they're all dead. Where is the crystal? There it is. Oh wait, it's got one of the crystals. I didn't know it could do that. Where's the bot? Oh, it's taking its sweet time. I guess it would be kind of a bit overpowered if it didn't also take its sweet time. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're almost here. You almost got it. I'll pick that up. 6 of them. 6 of them. Got it. It's only 4 more. That's not too bad, actually. This is the point I checked last time, right? Yeah, this is the place I checked last time. Ow. 1. For 1, ow. For 2, I'm gonna definitely die of fall damage here. Yep, cool. Please revive me, oh Bosco. Now I can heal. Now, 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 now.
Down it goes.
3 more. 3 more. I can do that. You know what? I think I might actually complete this in under half an hour. Which is insane. Insane for me to think of. Please. Oh, no. There's one. Bing! I'll have to see how that works when I'm in a higher, like a higher octane mission. But at the moment, I'm a big fan of it. Maybe I should have kept this on him. Because actually this work is kind of a bit more annoying. I'm just lucky that I don't have to get it up. Like it's that I have to get it down, which is a hell of a lot easier to do when you're carrying something like this. Where else haven't I checked? I feel like I was making sort of like a clockwise, like unintentionally in a clockwise direction. If I didn't just do a clockwise motion, please ignore what I just did. Now the problem here is I could easily have missed an area in my clockwise direction, which effectively means that I'll have to redo the whole check. Wait, is that one? Am I a dingus and that's one? That looks like one. Oh, genius. Oh, no. I kind of like the quickness I can kill them, actually. It is pretty damn good. Oh, yeah, those dudes explode into gold. I completely forgot that. Okay, I'm gonna quickly get this final crystal because I worried I'll forget where where the final crystal is. As soon as this final crystal's got though, we're mining that gold. New, 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 new.
Objective completed. Launch controls are active and awaiting your input. Let's bring it home, team.
Of course, I completely forgot about one of the biggest things that I actually did over the weekend that I can talk about. I watched the premium live event for WWE, the Money in the Bank, and it was, I'd call it bittersweet. It was very, very fun, and loads of things in it were like incredible, and great matches with feuds and stories behind them that were very, very interesting. But And that's it's a big it's a but with a capital B. There were so many mistakes that were done in the like for a premium live event. There was a decent amount of mistakes that were done, and I didn't get taken out of them because of it, because I don't know, I didn't think they were a huge deal, but they were noticeable. Like you can't say that they didn't happen. Far from it. Like they were obvious as well. Like you can't hide them. Some of them were like recovered instantly, and so you can, I guess you could sort of say you could hide those ones. But some of them were like somebody had won the match when they weren't supposed to, because of somebody failing to like kick out of a of a pin. Okay, I'm done mining. This is getting boring. No, I'm not. Come on, you're gonna need this stuff, Jack. You're gonna need this stuff. How do you know when your charge attacks come up? Does it say? Is there a visual cue? I mean, I wouldn't be doing this if the dispensary wasn't literally right here. Okay. I think we got enough here. Where's the button? Button? There it is. You know what we're going to need as well? I'm just going to put this like right here.
Supplies are on the way.
The reason I'm getting a resupply is because I know that there's another bit to this after this rocket goes up. I definitely go through ammo quite quickly with this gun. I'll say that. I love this little facility that they drop down though with all these turrets. So cool. You reckon on the even bigger missions these lights aren't here and instead just replaced with more turrets? I guess no, I guess the lights are important. In fairness. You know what, while I'm waiting, may as well collect some materials while I wait, right? Just on these sort of edge areas. Let's get rid of all of that armor. It's not fair when you have all that armor and my turrets have no armor. This is what I wanted to mine. Special stuff. Ooh. That's not easy to mine. Nope. Come on. Stand clear? Whereabouts is it gonna drop? There. Okay, cool. That's fine. Cool. Drop board.
Departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
I feel like you should... We've been promoted at this point. Surely you should, like, give us a bit more leeway. Like, be like, oh, I trust you, so I'll give you the button that sets the drop pod to go up. So yeah, as I was saying with the wrestling, at the first match, it was the men's Money in the Bank match. Absolutely incredible. Arguably the best match of the night. Non-stop action. Not sure if I agree with the winner, but that's a personal point. Then you had oh, I don't know the actual roots on them, but so I'll just sort of talk about the ones I liked. So you had the women's one, which was also very good. Slightly lower in terms of like fancy stuff that was being done, but overall still very, very, very good. You had the Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins, and that one was very, very good, including the bit where Drew appeared. But the problem was there was a big mistake in it, as I said, where they counted 3 on Damian Priest when he wasn't supposed to be counted to 3. But overall the match was very, very good. Like, it started out really fast and it kept that sort of momentum for a while. So I would still highly recommend watching it. And then there was the 3 versus 3, Cody, Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline, the new Bloodline. That was very, very good. Like Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, they're like incredible. They're next, like, they're world champion level in terms of their ability and their like look and their like attitude and the way they do moves. As I said, like they're world champion level. Corporate Marine. Okay. I could also go heavy duty miner, but I don't see the point in that. I do like the Bulldog. It's not bad. But yeah, they were really, really, really good. There wasn't any botches in that one, but it just came across as like there's a fourth guy in the group of the Bloodline. He's not nearly on the level of them. I guess he did make a mistake, but Solo's been doing a lot better. I kind of like him now. And his 2 other people, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, were incredible. They were absolutely incredible. Overall, I thought it was very, very good. It's just that mistake that was a pretty major mistake that everyone's just talking about instead of what actually happened. You know? It's a bit of a shame. Because I really liked Damian Priest, and I really, really liked what he did in it. And I really, really liked the match. The match was incredible. But nobody's thinking about the match. They're thinking about the mistakes that were made. Nobody remembers the good stuff. They remember the bad stuff. Like, news stories always blimmin' use, like, bad stories instead of, like, good stories. You know? Because bad stories get looked at. Whereas good stories, well, you know, it's okay. It's not going to get overly looked at. Which, it's a shame. Don't get me wrong. It's a real shame. What's this do? No. It feels like it's just an upgrade. That's pretty good. So yeah, I overall really, really liked that. But it's hit the 2-hour mark, and I don't think I can't fit another mission in. I've got to go. So I hope everyone's had a good time. I've certainly had. Thank you to Onyx and Izza. I always forget if I'm getting it wrong. Is it Isa Motel or Isa Motel for coming in the chat and talking. Nobody needs to, but I'd like to thank them for coming in because it always makes my day better. But I'm sorry, that sounds like I'm not trying to pressure anyone that's watching to talk, because I mean I go in several streams and I very rarely, if ever, talk unless it's a friend I know. So I can completely understand that. But I just want to thank those two for coming in and talking and not being bots, which is always good. I will see you on Wednesday for Baldur's Gate, or I will see you on Friday for, well, and I will see you on Friday for some more Neverwinter. But if you're not going to watch those ones, I'll see you next Monday. Have a good couple of days, or a week, or a month, whatever. Bye.